Dude, it's too late, dude. It's too late. You're already here.
I'm already here.
So you don't want to be on video. You don't want to see. You don't want everybody to know about your truck.
No, I don't.
But we're already here, and the camera's already on, and I'm talking to you while the camera's looking at me.
That's perfect. Keep it there.
Okay, so you don't want to be on camera, but you'll talk behind the camera.
Well,
So he's going to be a hidden guy behind the camera. Okay, this is the guy that owns the Chevy truck. I think he's a little bit embarrassed, but he doesn't need to be embarrassed because this happens to everybody. Am I right?
yeah.
I think you're embarrassed because you think people are going to laugh at you. Is that the situation, Ken?
I can care less about other people.
Okay, well, why don't you want to be on camera, bud?
I'm not photogenic.
How do you know that?
I don't know. I'm fine with being.
But with my friend Pete, you'll be fine.
I'm good.
Do you think I'm going to make you look like an asshole?
No. I can
Okay.
make myself look like an asshole.
Because we're talking about what year's your truck? A 60?
65.
Okay, we got a 65 Chevy truck that we're working on. I thought it was a 64. I've been telling everybody that. It doesn't matter. Okay, now Ken, the owner of the truck, we'll call him 65 guy, he took it upon himself that he wanted to go ahead and weld his own floors in. He bought this truck as a hobby, is that right? He bought the truck because he wanted to have something to do at home. Just like you watching the video here and watching all my friend Pete's videos, you want to learn how to do it at home. But you never saw my videos when you started.
No.
You never even looked at YouTube, did you?
No.
Okay, hold on, bud. You're gonna have to talk a little louder because you don't want to be on camera. See, bud?
Right.
Okay, so Ken took it upon himself, 65 truck guy, took it upon himself, and he went ahead and bought some brand new floors, and he put the floors in the truck. But the situation we have is he put them on top of the old floor where the rust was. In your opinion, Ken, was that the right way to do it?
No.
Okay, will you tell everybody out there why you did it like that? Because you explained to me before.
Well, I did it like that because I thought I had cut enough of the rust out. I didn't cut everything that had rust in it.
Okay, so basically you went around to where the rust was, all the little specks of rust, and you went ahead and cut that out, but you left the rest of the floor in, and instead of cutting a patch panel out of that floor, the new floor, and putting it in there, you went ahead and just laid the whole new floor on top of it.
Correct. Yes.
So now we got 2 layers of floor on there, and you've welded that in, right? And what did I tell you is going to happen? What's going to happen when you do a floor like that, and I think if you go back in the videos, you'll see that. What's going to happen, moisture's going to get up inside there, okay? And it's going to rot and ruin, and then you're really in a big mess because it looks like shit. Now, I also explained to you when I was talking about this truck that it's not the owner's fault, okay? Even though I was loud and I told everybody the owner did this, but it's not his fault, and I explained that in the videos, Ken.
I know.
Didn't I?
You did.
Okay? So let's go look at the truck, let's see what we've done to it, and we'll get Ken's opinion on the back side of the camera because he doesn't want to be on camera because he's embarrassed and he thinks he's not photogenic. Let's go check it out, Ken. No, the camera's not on you, bud. It's on me. Do you want to say anything to anybody?
Nope, let's go look at the truck.
Okay, let's go. Come on. Camera's on me, dude. Not on you. There you go. Come on. Ay. We've been working on this truck pretty heavy, Ken. Actually, your truck's looking 100% better than the day you dropped it off, dude.
100%.
Do you think it looks like the same truck today from when you dropped it off at my shop?
No.
Okay. What we've done here, okay, we went ahead and replaced your floors. You can see how more professionally they look now. They look like a real floor in there, am I right?
That's right.
But we went ahead and replaced the rocker panels as well because we had to remove your rocker panels.
Correct.
Okay? And that's a hard lesson to learn in life, Ken. But you really don't feel upset and sad about it.
I do not.
Why?
Because it's going to be right.
It's going to be right. So the money that you're losing on this situation is a well-learned lesson that bring it to a professional next time, right?
Correct. Although
Okay.
I don't think I lost money.
You don't think you've lost any money?
No.
Why is that?
because I bought it basically in the condition it's in. I did most of the work myself, and whatever money that I'm giving, you know.
There's a well lesson learned in life.
Yeah, for
so you're paying to learn a lesson, bud, which is great.
Yeah.
Okay, what we did, we replaced floors. I went ahead and put the spot welds back on, just like factory. Do you see that?
Yep.
Now, to save us money, we're not going to grind the welds on the inside because that's going to have carpet, this, that, and the other. But if you look over in these corners, Ken, this is a common spot over there to where rust appears. You can walk over on that side. And what I'm doing now, they don't make those panels, so I'm actually fabricating one from scratch. And we're trying to save you money. You know, we're not going to get real technical with it. We're just going to patch that up because, once again, this is all going to be covered. Am I correct, Ken? Now, the situation we do have on your truck is right here, the doghouse, bud. Okay, these floor pans aren't made. They don't make these floor pans big enough, so we're gonna have to make those, dude.
Right.
Okay? Because you can't put new metal on top of old rust. We found that out, Ken. Okay?
Yes, we did.
Am I right?
Yep.
Okay. So we got the firewall painted. I was gonna ask you, what are you gonna do on the firewall here, bud, if you wanna? Are you gonna put the factory heater box back on it? Are you gonna leave it off? Do you want me to weld that hole up and weld all these holes and fill your firewall in? Then you can drill your own holes, because you're putting what are you putting in your car, dude?
Engine-wise?
Yeah.
5.3 liter.
Okay, so do you want me to go ahead and weld all these holes up that you aren't gonna be using on your firewall? And flatten it out?
Currently, I don't know what it is that I'm gonna need, which ones I don't.
Okay, you're probably, when you change motors out like that from early model to late model fuel injection, you usually weld all the holes up except for, of course, the bolt holes for your fenders.
Right.
And then you just drill your own holes that you're gonna, and the only hole basically you're gonna be using is that hole right over there where your Stirling column comes through.
So if I use the same box.
But you're not gonna be able to with that new engine.
Okay.
You won't be able to.
Okay.
You're gonna have to go with an aftermarket. So while the truck's here, I'm asking you again, before we paint the firewall, I can go ahead and weld those holes up, okay?
Yep.
And then you can drill your own holes and cut your own. That's really the best way to do it when you're doing this.
Yeah, that's fine.
We got the core support here, Ken. I went ahead and got that bolt out. Okay, if you look right here. We're gonna save your core support because that's gonna save you money, and also this is a factory original piece, dude.
Yep.
Okay, and what we're gonna do here, we're gonna cut this out, and I'm gonna go ahead and patch that up right there. I'll make a piece and it'll be brand new again because you never see it.
Yep.
Because that's what all this is about, is saving money and doing it right, dude. Okay? And the main problem we have is this is a fucking problem right here, Ken. Okay, if you look right here. Okay, this is the piece that goes up in the doghouse, and we got to make that out of from scratch.
Yep.
My friend Pete style. Okay? So, what would you say to anybody out there that would want to do this and tackle a job like this at home? Just real quick. From the experience that you've already went through. Because you did have it in another body shop, am I right? And names will not be mentioned. Okay. So you did have it over at another body shop for several months.
Yeah, a long time.
Longer than that, maybe.
Yeah.
And it basically sat on a trailer outside.
Yep, they never did anything with it.
Never did a thing to it.
Nothing.
Not a fucking thing.
The
only thing they did is make it worse for you because it rotted and rusted into the shape it was.
Yeah, they let it rust.
Right, okay. So, what would you say to anybody out there that doesn't know nothing about this but wants to do a little hobby job at home, bud? What would you say?
Be careful what you get into.
What about people that you deal with? Would that go in there somewhere?
Yeah, make sure that they know what they're doing. Make sure.
Even if you get references from people that you know, am I right? It's always good to check them out and, you know, investigate the situation before you bring the vehicle to them to get worked on. Am I right?
Yep.
So maybe one day, Ken, maybe one day soon, your car and your firewall might look as shiny and brand new as this Mustang looks right here.
It will, I promise.
Okay? And I'm hoping it's gonna be in the near future, bud. Okay, shake a hand, make a friend. The guy that doesn't want to be on camera is a friend of ours. Am I right?
That's right.
You're not on camera, bud. They don't know what you look like, okay? They don't know what you look like.
my shirt.
Just your shirt that says just do it. It's a good shirt to wear over here because that's exactly what we're doing. We're doing it right, getting her done, and we're doing it.
Just do it.
All right, take it easy. See you later, Ken.
Thanks, Pete.
Now, let's go square up so we can get some money in the bank.
Yes, sir.
All right. 65 Chevy truck guy, looking good, feeling good, and getting her done, bud. The next thing we're gonna do is flip it over and weld the bottom. Okay? All right, let's go.